back to the Total Touch Experience. My name is Tino, and we're here today at the wildly popular Peerces in Phoenix, Maryland. And I have the pleasure of speaking with Mr. Keer Singh, the owner and proprietor of the restaurant. Mr. Keer Singh's been really accommodating as far as letting us into his experience with the Total Touch POS restaurant management system. So, Keer, tell us, how do you like the Total Touch system? What attracted you to it?
Well, what attracted us the first time was the dealer who brought the system in, Raj.
Wonderful.
Right, and it is amazing. We've been with other competitors. We are familiar with the whole software. This is the easiest software to work with.
Okay.
It's intuitive. Anybody can, if you have a basic skills of using iPhone, you can use this. It's that simple. But the best part of this is we can call at 9:30 on Saturday night and somebody picks up the phone and helps us through. And that has just not been in a case. Anybody who's been in this business, Saturday night, system is acting up and you'll be on the phone for 24 hours before anybody picks it up. And that one thing will sell us on this system any day. When you call, somebody's on the other line.
What a great way to just jump into the Total Touch experience by talking about customer service, because customer service is just so important nowadays, not only to keep us running, but to just keep us stress-free. And it's wonderful to hear that insight. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's great to hear. So how long have you had the Total Touch system here?
We had it just for a year and a half now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like the experience has been a great one.
So far, it's been wonderful. I mean, I tell you honestly, I don't care how many other people call, we don't need to look at anything else. It's easy to use. Somebody's always on the other line when you need to talk to somebody to walk you through. If you ever been in a restaurant business, when the system is down, one table messed up is too many. You cannot recover from that.
Absolutely.
You want to pick up the phone and get it done. Especially this day and age where it's so hard to get the labor in. Efficiency matters. I don't want to be on the phone for 2 hours trying to get hold of somebody, or in a layman term, trying to explain to them what the problem is. I mean, the guy we have, he knows it all. He got it. I mean, that's really what the selling point is.
Yeah, and you work with Raj over at Konar Solutions.
Yeah.
Great. So it sounds like he's providing the great customer service that you expect.
But it's always the same guy we talk to. It's always Raj. I never have to repeat myself. That's the part I love.
No stress. That's really what it's all about when you operate your own business.
Absolutely.
Is that you just want less stress. There's so many things to worry about, from bookkeeping, the housekeeping, to running the place, to marketing.
Sure.
And the last thing you want to deal with is a hiccup with your POS system.
Absolutely. And it's not that I have to call. I can ask the waiter who has issues, say, here's Raj on the phone, tell him what the problem is. And he'll walk him through and it's done. We move on to the next thing.
That's great.
I stayed away from all the computerized system for years just for that one reason. What if it goes down? And I really thought I was showing my age. Trying to, no, let's do the old-fashioned way. This is the way to do it.
Yes.
I mean, it's comprehensive. It's affordable, especially when there's no downtime. It's always on. It's always working at peak performance. I love this.
That's really wonderful to hear that authentic feeling. You touched on earlier a little bit about simplicity. Now, that's important because it's got to be simple enough for your employees to grasp and to absorb and to apply. Tell us your experience with that. How has that made your job easier?
Chef, she can get on a computer, change the entree, change the prices, do whatever you need to do. It's just not so complicated. And like I said, if you can use your iPhone, you can use this system. It's that simple. It's no different than getting a new iPhone and just learning a couple things, how these things work, and finding other wonderful stuff this thing can do. And that's all that is.
Now, are there certain features that really stand out to you that you really love?
Yeah, it doesn't go down ever. That's the best feature.
There you go. From an owner's standpoint,
that's the feature I like the most.
That's great to hear.
It's never down. I love that.
Super important, especially when you want to make money
Yeah.
and be consistent.
Yeah, especially nowadays, there's just not enough help. You want everybody working on their peak performance. you know.
So it maximizes your efficiency.
Absolutely.
You know, it sounds like your experience with Total Touch is amazing. Do you process your credit cards with electronic merchant systems as well?
We do.
How's that experience been?
It's great, and I love their invoices come in down to every little detail is explained right on there.
That's important.
And all those little things, they matter.
Yeah.
You know, every day, if you even once a week you need to spend 15 minutes on trying to figure out something, that's too much time. I'd rather be doing something else for those 15 minutes.
Absolutely.
You know?
I come from a hospitality background myself, and I can say that, and I was a customer of electronic merchant systems for 12 years, and the statements are simple, easy to read, they're very informative, they make you feel good about getting those processing statements every month, and nothing's being hidden from you, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
So,
no, we are, so far we are extremely happy with it, and I've been in this business on my own for over 30 years. Nothing I dislike more than complication.
Absolutely.
Or the you using some technical jargon. Just tell me in basic what is it, so
Right.
I get it. We can move on. It's not that big a deal. People come hungry and thirsty. I feed them, they drink, they pay the bill, they leave. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Simplicity. Once again, we touch on that word, simplicity. So, you know, Kira, that's great to hear about your experience with Total Touch, with electronic merchant systems. You know, I guess I don't need to say this, but if you had to do it again, you'd probably choose Total Touch once again.
Well, only thing I would change, not wait 30 years to get on Total Touch. It'll be much earlier. You have no idea how many stacks and stacks of boxes I have with records and papers. Here, it's all electronic. We got it. We don't need to cut any more trees, especially the mango trees. Don't cut them.
Right. Yeah.
Let's keep it electronic going.
And
It's not that difficult.
And you can access those records anywhere, anytime.
Anywhere, absolutely.
Absolutely. When you're on your trip.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. It
Down
matters.
down in the mangroves, down in Florida.
Especially at end of the night. What is the number? That I like to check.
The most important
Absolutely.
information.
Absolutely.
You know, there you have it. A wonderful experience by Mr. Keir Singh here at Peerces in Phoenix, Maryland. Once again, thank you for joining us here on the Total Touch Experience. We'll see you next time. To learn more about the Total Touch POS restaurant management system, visit TotalTouchPOS.com.